Hello, I'm Lorraine Grace here with Lorena Healing Arts Studio, and I have a bit of a channeled message today for the collective, as well as I'd like to do a sacred oracle read. This is a collective message, so it may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what feels like it fits and leave the rest. Again, I do offer reads. I offer private reads, and you can find the description for that in the I'm not sure where it's going to be listed, but whatever that box is that's below where I'm filming, you will find information on my page about these services I offer very soon. They are not up yet, but I will be offering personal reads as well as Reiki sessions and spiritual advising and weight loss advising and a few other things. I'm adding story time in the evenings. I will be sharing a bit of my story as we get to know each other here. And right now, I'm holding space in my heart for my children who are not with me right now. I am working diligently to get them home. And one of the ways I'm doing that is by transmuting the pain that I feel into my creations. And so my kiddos and I love books and we read a lot. And so I've started a storyline, a story time in the studio. And I will be linking those videos here shortly. So just come check us out here and there and see if we might be, or if I might be, your cup of tea. So the message that I'm getting today is to keep going. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling low, I'm picking up that there's a large part of the collective that's just feeling very heavy right now. And I understand. I was there not too long ago, really. I'm still there in many ways. But I've learned throughout this journey how to keep my vibrations high, and that when I do that, good things come. And so while you don't know my whole story yet, my children are not with me right now, and I hold space for them. And that is the highest vibration that I can offer them, is creation and holding that space. And so that is what I will do. And part of what I do, part of my art is my spirituality and channeling messages from spirit. So keep your vibrations high, keep your eyes up, keep your middle finger up to the sky if you need to. That doesn't mean go around flipping everybody off, but if you need to look up at the sky and stick those middle fingers up, it's okay. It's okay to do that, because there's a lot that surrounds you during this journey that feels impossible sometimes. Do not give up. If you don't have people in your circle physically, then hop on YouTube, find somebody that you resonate with, and just dive in. Learn all of the things that you never thought you were going to learn, or things that you've always wanted to learn. That's the best advice, really, that I took away from my journey. Was I just dove right into all of those things that I had been yearning for my whole life, but especially the last maybe 30 years, just things that I knew I wanted to learn, and I didn't give myself space to learn. So I've taught myself over this past couple of years, especially this past year, how to, if I want to do it, if it's interesting and it's calling my soul, that I'm going to learn about it, and then I'm going to apply it to my daily life. And with spirituality, there's so much to learn. I mean, you're constantly learning. I wrote a message down earlier Sitting in the energy of exposure feels a lot like basking in the energy of divine justice. And so a lot of what we go through when we're in these awakening journeys is betrayal. It's a heavy, heavy feeling of betrayal all around us. We become very, very isolated. And that is what, unfortunately, it's not funny, but it takes many of us out, because we get so isolated and no one's in our corner and no one understands seemingly, and it can be very frightening. I had a kiddo go through it when he was 17, and I did not understand it, and I did not handle it the way I should have. But I will say I remained in his corner. I did remain in his corner, and I am thankful that God allowed me the eyes enough to see and empathize with him. And I believe that we were given to each other for that reason. Only when it was my turn, circumstances had changed, and so he wasn't really able to be in my corner the way I had been in his, but he was still there. And so we've learned how to ebb and flow and not really understand each other right now. Another thing that's really important to remember is if people are leaving your life, let them go. Let them. There's a great book out there called Let Them by Tony Robbins and his beautiful wife. It's a wonderful read. Grab it. Get it on Audible. If people are leaving your life, let them go. Does it hurt like hell? Yes, it does. But let them go. Is it confusing? Yes, it is. But let them. And I have said recently, we all came in singing and holding hands, and we will all go out singing and holding hands. And I realize that can seem or may be confusing to some people, because I've also said there are things that our family members can do. There are circumstances where your family will be cut off from you if they behave in a way, if they betray you, or if they are just not on the same playing field as you, you will be separated for a time. It's important to let these connections slip away for now, so that you can come back together later in the end, or before the end, or because you will come back around to each other. But you mustn't try to force a connection, especially now. Like, you just forcing a connection with anyone can be extremely dangerous for the person that is really deep in their awakening at that time. People just don't understand. They don't understand because they haven't been there. And it's important to have empathy for those people, to hold space for them. You just hold space. And that is one of the hardest things to learn, but it is the most freeing. Let them go and hold space for them. If and when you are to come back around together, then you will. And you will always come back around to them at one point or another. And so while it is true that it's very dangerous for people to tell you, oh, but they're still your family. But they did this, they did that, they're still your family. No, that's not okay. That's how people get caught up in cycles of abuse. I know, I've been there. And it's very, very unsafe to do this. So if people are leaving your life, let them go. Your awakening journey is yours. And we all do this. We all go into this and we talk and we say things in the very beginning. And then people are kind of like, okay. And then they start to be like, what? Because they just don't understand. And it's important to remember, we are all asleep until we wake up. So just hold space. Hold space for your loved ones. And remember, hang in there. You are loved. You are important. You are kind. You are smart, and you are important. And I did not get to this oracle, but I will be back in a few minutes and we will do an oracle read, but I'm going to keep each one at 10 minutes.